still get his C's. He still get his G's hit. Why y'all let these tell too? That's why he attacked me in the barbershop. But you got the black community clapping. But they saying I'm wrong for snitching. So when Woody come home, they clap for Woody. Oh, Woody's so loving, but they killed a bunch of people. Just 10 years ago, the FBI said he's the most dangerous man in Atlanta. And they clapping for him. But I'm the bad guy for wanting to tell on these kind of guys.
Yeah.
So now Young Thug done come out snitching. Young Thug got a video in the interrogation room for 2 hours, having dialogue with the police about crime and criminals, but he don't want to work with Gunner. Come on, homie, look at the hypocrisy. So God made me the sacrificial lamb. That's why I have gotten this far, because I have been attacking evil. They've been saying I've been evil, but that's why God won't let nothing happen to me, because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil, my. So who go hurt if somebody speaking against evil? They preach evil. They go commit crimes and put it on songs. That's how they was able to give them. And they use the songs against them. So Boosie killed 9 people, went to trial for 5. Used a 16-year-old to kill 5 people, and this kid didn't make over $50,000. He paid $2,000 per hit. And people saying God on his side. You're lie when he got a 15-year-old doing life in prison. And by the way, I helped work on that law to try to get this kid out. It's called JLWOP, juvenile life without parole. I went to Washington, D.C. over 4 or 5 times. We got it abolished, but you know what? They didn't make it retroactive for the boy Boosie used. So that's why this is personal to me. I ain't got to explain that to y'all. Why he picking on Boosie? Because I fight to get Marlo Mike out. He'll die in there as a baby. He was 15 years old with 9 bodies. He went to go tell because he couldn't sleep at night. Boosie sleep good at night because he didn't pull the trigger. That baby can't sleep. Why you throwing your pool party? That baby had 9 bodies at 15 years old. And he committed them all. He had to get it out of his heart. My wife went to the police and told. Can't sleep at night. You done killed 9 people and you can't tell nobody about it? And you a baby? He was a baby. And y'all got more mercy for Boosie. And this still rap about what I'm being on death row. And he cried. He was in protective custody. Ask Eric Brown, who was in Angola with him. And look, he's silent. Bit Boosie a hoe. That's why I want to get him in the boxing ring and on his diabetic jaw. He even said in the song, he the top 5. He done misled more juveniles in America than Tupac. Boosie should be sentenced to the higher end of the maximum sentencing guideline. You know why? Because he talked that street. Let's see if he can stand that street. Because his background take him to that USP he was talking about. They gonna go back when he ran away from home at 12 years old? See, I done been in federal court when they say, oh, you ran away at home at 12. At 13, I don't know what that's about. You pulled a gun out on somebody when you were 14. Oh, it was a BB gun, but that's still serious. I watched a federal judge walk from decisions he made when he was 12 to 24 and took him to 30 years. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that. Take him to the high sentencing end of the guideline and see if this don't fold. He ain't been tested. That was just talking. That's been tested. How can you give a man life, 2 life sentences, and he still go down there and make right choices? Most go down there doing wrong with 2 lifers. They give up. How you still have hope? Let's see if Boosie that strong. Strong. Niggas just be talking. Changing, they don't make rap songs about like him. They don't make rap because like him don't rap. They don't get a chance to rap, nigga.
So maybe the culture is changing now. Maybe they're celebrating the people that's selling now, right?
I think I made telling cool. Because telling always been cool.
I think so.
If you can fight, telling really cool. If you can fight, telling cool. Don't be that can break it out. Or have a reputation like Woody, known for shooting that pistol, and you act like you might still go back to shoot that pistol. You can tell every time you go. Shout out to Gator. Been 3-4 times, nigga come back still. Yeah, nigga, shout out to that Gator from the north side.
What about Steven Jackson, right? He's recently brought you up and he's been speaking on you. I don't know why he's been speaking on you.
Steven's a wannabe, man.
Yeah, you know what?
He's a wannabe trying to be.
Oh, wannabe.
See, you got in the black community, you got men and you got males. You got males that's adult that don't know how to be men. You got men and males. Then you got OG. Then you got street. Then you got juvenile delinquents. Then you got the YNs. You got square. But then there's a group of that I like to refer to as has-been. Michael Jordan is a has-been. Tiger Woods, has-been. You know, once was great, has-been. He retired, you put his jersey up. Then you got a used to be. The used to be is the I don't like. He used to be something, and he's still trying to remind you of what he used to be, but he ain't that today. Used to be. How about when he used to have money? When we used to, but you can't do it today. So shut up. Then you got a wannabe. That's what Steven Jackson was. See, Steven Jackson is what I was when I was a little boy, a wannabe. I grew up in the suburbs. In third grade, I had my own room, my own phone line, and I had a bunk bed, and I had a Nerf tennis ball with the, you could shoot the basketball in your room, and I had an Atari to myself. That was considered rich back then. So I don't know what it's like to grow up in the project, but I watched it on TV when I went over my cousin in house in the ghetto on the weekend. I got to stay Friday, Saturday, come home late Sunday. I get to see all kinds of kids in my community don't get to see because their parents is unsupervising them. So I take these negative elements back to my suburban neighborhood, and I play with kids who hadn't saw this, and now I'm trying to hunch it because I done seen my big cousin getting his sucked. So now I'm trying to see, do they suck over here? So they don't suck over here, but I'm introducing it. So that's how kids learn. I'm hearing music. Hey, we want some. So I'm learning this here and stealing the tape and bringing it over here, and we listening to it after school. You see what I'm saying? So this is why white people didn't want their kids going to school with black kids. Hell no, don't let them niggas come across the railroad track. So I understand. So it's a reason why your parents don't want you playing with certain kind of kids, because this kid is being exposed to some. I wasn't being exposed over here until I went to my aunties and my cousins in them houses. And I bring that over here because children are not supposed to see it, hear it, nor speak it. So I was a wannabe. So by the time the culture and by the time black entertainment and black culture started propagating it, homie, you got to think. Nigga, I'm 8, 9 years old. Our mothers are blue-collar workers. Our daddies are blue-collar workers. Our uncles are hustlers. And we all at home waiting for them to come off work with all our necessities and needs met. And we got MTV. We got a VCR. So you got to remember, homie, when I'm born into the world, Superfly in the Mac is like Dr. King and Malcolm X in the black entertainment world. These movies are propagated and projected. So to hear her say, shut up, and she'll get slapped like a woman gets slapped in the movie, that ain't unusual.
Right.
Shut up. So school, guess what we doing? Shut up. We remember that in elementary. I already backhanding in the mouth. So we learned this in elementary. We watching, I watched the Mac, the movie, probably 50 times before I learned my math tables. I can recite that. And when Goldie said, I'm gonna have mother talking about me like they talking about Jesus, that was my line. And if I ain't got mother talking about me today like they talk about Jesus, I said, they're not a little bitty boy. I said, they're a little bitty boy. So now, so then your mother is trying to counter this. She's not bringing these kind of men through your house. So I'm not seeing these kind of men within my household. When I step out on the porch, my neighbor is a Mexican who got a mom and daddy that's married. That's my best friend, Brian Allenese. So I can stay over Brian Allenese's house. So I don't know racism. The next door to me is a DEA agent. They're telling me every time I try to sneak out the window. So I'm surrounded by morals and positive values. Only time I'm seeing this bull is on television and when we go to Aunt B them house, or when I go with my grandmama, because my grandmama on drugs. Homie, I didn't know what crack looked like until the DARE program came. And they bring the little vials and showed her what crack. I didn't know. And then, nigga, I saw that my grandmama was on crack. I didn't know what that like. I was shielded as a child, as most childs should be. The culture is one that took the veil off and exposed our children to the criminal elements of society. The white man didn't. You got to think this made it to the NBA. What street gangster talk how he talk made it to the NBA and fulfilled the NBA contract and retired after the NBA and don't have no prison time. So he was a wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be. He's the wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be.